Hey guys, so we just got back from Lille Regional Championships in France, and my teammate Kyle Best just got 19th place from 550 players at the Regional Championships. I'm so proud. Congratulations to Kyle. So this is just a little deck profile of the deck that he played. He talks a bit about the cards that he played, why he played them, and he also opened up an entire booster box of Lost Origins, so we get to see his epic pulls as well. So congratulations to him. The vlog for the World Championships will be coming very soon. I've been so busy the last couple of months, and I was going to vlog at Lille as well because I didn't have a ticket myself, but I didn't want to record a vlog for Lille when I still needed to upload and edit the World's vlog, which is so huge. There's so much in that vlog. So yes, here's Kyle Best, the 19th place Pokemon player at the Lille Regional Championship. Let's go. So we're here with Kyle Best, Team PlaySkape Games. He just finished top 16 at the top 32, 19th place at the Lille Regional Championships with Mew VMAX, his first ever day 2 at a major event, and his first time getting cash. He's got $250, a booster box of Lost Origin 36 package, which he's going to open up in a minute. We're not going to film the whole thing, but we'll show you what epic pulls he gets in a moment. And he also wants to tell us about his amazing deck, Mew VMAX. So this is the deck that he played at Lille Regionals.
Moments later.
Right, so Kyle, why did you decide to choose to play Mew VMAX at the Lille Regional Championships? Tell me about why this deck is so strong and how it helped you finish 19th from like over 400 players.
So overall, Mew has a really good consistent deck as a whole.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of
it's all thanks to this wonderful Genesect and its Fusion Strike system ability, because all your Pokemon are the Fusion Strike type, and you just get to draw as many cards as you want as many cards up to the amount of Fusion Strike Pokemon in play. Isn't that right?
Yes. So basically, a lot of the time you can thin through your deck using Genesect.
Yeah.
Well, I say you thin through your deck using like your items. Even like Pokestop can also help you get into more cards. And then Genesect, once you like thin your hand down to the 6 cards, you can then draw up, and you've got 9 Pokemon. So your bench is always most likely going to be full.
Yeah.
Even drawing up to 5 or sometimes 4 cards in the early stages isn't too bad.
Yeah.
It helps you set up.
And why did you go with the double turbo energies over the traditional Fusion Strike with Elisa Sparkle and Meloetta that we saw in the past?
So personally, I feel right now disrupting a lot of the decks with cards such as Marnie and Roxanne. Basically helps up your matchups a lot. Plus Mew VMAX only needs a double turbo. Plus, even if you're attacking with Mew and Mew can copy Genesect's attack.
Yeah.
And which does 110.
So when you use Mew VMAX cross Fusion Strike, you can copy Technoblast for 210 damage or 190 with the double turbo energy, which is really good.
The double turbo will reduce the damage to 190.
Yeah.
But with Choice Spouts and the power tablets that Mew can run, you can easily, or I say easily, you can modify your damage number to hit the relevant numbers you need.
Yeah.
Against like all the Vs that have 220 hit points, even the V stars that have 280 hit points. Basically, the Choice Spout and 2 tablets hit the specific number of 280, which is really relevant at the moment.
Yeah. And why did you choose, so the stadium counts are interesting, why did you choose to play 2 Lost City and Path to the Peak in a deck that relies very heavily on its Fusion Strike system ability?
So overall, lost owning your own Pokemon doesn't make a difference in any matchup. If your Pokemon get KO'd, you're not really bringing them back anyway.
Yeah.
But the stadium, when a Pokemon is knocked out, it goes to the Lost Zone.
Which is separate from the discard pile. You can't recover Pokemon from the Lost Zone.
Ideally, Drapion is a good counter.
Drapion V, yeah.
Against Mew. So if they do take a knockout, ideally you want to have the Lost City in play, and then you can knock it out and Lost Zone it. So you don't have to worry about it too much unless they're playing 2, and
Yeah, and it really helps
scared as
against Regigigas and also the Lost Box with Sableye, because then you send those Pokemon to the Lost Zone.
Yeah, and
they can't recover them with ordinary rods.
There are certain matchups such as Regigigas and Lost Zone dot decks.
Yeah.
Where you can Lost Zone a bunch of their Pokemon, and it kind of prevents them from doing what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
At least that's the main goal.
And the path to the peak, was that you wanted to combine that with something to sort of turn off other Mew VMAX decks?
Path is actually pretty good against a lot of decks right now. You can against so in the mirror later on, once like because most of the time in the mirror you're going to be taking knockouts most likely on Genesect, and trying to get 6 prizes that way. So later on you can play the path and then Roxanne when they're at 2 or less than 3 or less prizes is the requirement, but most likely they'll be at 2. Sometimes 3 if maybe they missed a boss or a KO or something and you had an Oricorio in the active, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, then you basically drop them down to 2 cards, and then if they can't out it, or if they're not set up set up to a certain point where they can take their last prize on like another on one of your Genesects or perhaps a Mew that you've got left on the bench, you can basically win the game that way sometimes.
Yep. And in 30 seconds or less, going forwards, if you were to play this deck again, what changes would you make to this list specifically?
There's the big Parasol, which prevents the attacks the effects of attacks in certain from certain Pokemon.
Yeah.
Currently, most of those would be Sableye's and Giratina's V-Star attacks. Sorry, not the big.
Which card would you think you want maybe one more copy of, or would like to include instead of the big Parasol?
So perhaps I don't feel like I've needed additional ones, but Rotom Foam's kind of a good consistency card.
Super useful and consistency card.
Because you can put look at the top 5 and place one of those 5 cards on top of your deck, which is really nice.
Yeah, and you can combine that. You put the card you want on top of the deck, and then you can use Genesect V's Fusion Strike system to then draw straight into the card that you chose, which is really, really powerful combo.
Another card that I feel like is nice is the switching cards.
Yeah.
But which allows you to basically switch any of your basics here.
Yeah, and Mew VMAX itself has a retreat cost of 0, so you don't even need to use Switch Car on Mew VMAX most of the time.
What you would normally,
you can't, yeah, because it's basic, yeah.
Retreat into something and then switch back.
Yeah.
If that was
retreat cost of 0, and then you can switch and cart back into the Mew and reset the Fusion Strikes, the Genesect's Technoblast, which you can't attack like 2 turns in a row, which is really cool. That's awesome. So thank you so much for that, Carl. Congratulations, your first ever day 2 at a major event. You're going to get $250 and you're going to open that booster box. Are you excited? Yeah, let's go.
More moments later.
Okay, so we just opened most of the box. Carl's going to open up this last pack for us because he loves opening packs on camera for us. And Carl, so this is the pool. This is the most insane, one of the most insane boxes. I think it could have been better with like an alt art. Are you happy with your like the Golden Mew, and you played Mew VMAX in the tournament, the Pikachu, the Charizard, and the Giratina V-Star? Are you happy with your box so far, Carl?
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Right, so Carl's going to do last pack magic. So do you know the pack trick?
Got one more pack left.
Do you know the pack trick, Carl?
He's our friend. He's currently away with them.
Patrick. Patrick, that's our teammate. So 4 from the back, and you go. Yeah. So it's a white border, but it might still be a character rare. Let's have a look.
So we have energy.
Right.
I will turn this the right way.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
A Survivor, a fish.
A fish.
A box.
Nice.
A bat. A goop.
A goop.
Chomp chomp. Slug. A Clefairy. And
not the best last pack magic, but this box is absolutely stacked. You must be happy with that.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's go.
Thank you to these lovely people. They get exclusive market updates, Japanese buying guide videos, how to grade your cards directly with PSA, and all sorts. Please click the link below and check out the PlaySkape Games Patreon, and I'll see you very soon, Pokemon fans. Gotta catch them.